Hello everybody, Airsoft Survival Man 12 here, and I haven't done a video in a while, so I think I'd like to start off the channel again with something a little, not really different, but a updated version of the, what do we call it, your 72-hour kit, survival kit, bug out bag, whatever you would decide to name it. First, well, I guess I'll just show you what I'm going to be going over today. There's the pack, which I will go over, an updated load bearing system over there, and then that box I'll get to. You can kind of get the gist of it from what you just saw. But anyway, so we'll start off from the outside here. This outside zipper. And down in here. Actually, I'm going to be taking inventory as well, so I don't know what I will and will not find. Apparently there was nothing in that zipper, so we're going to unpack it as we go, and then I'll do a video of how I pack it as well. So we're going to undo these two clips here for the interior of the pack, but first we'll go over the sides. Alright, now I'm sorry that this is black and you can't really see much, and there's not very good lighting here. Let's try to move it out into the sunlight a little bit. Alright. So now we have these, we'll have these two clips on down here, and I'll show you what I got in these side compartments. This is just some general stuff. We got some plasticware. This one I picked up from my school, which is pretty nice. It's just got a napkin, a fork, and a straw for siphoning water. You know, basic stuff, and then a spoon here, MRE spoon that I didn't use. And then the same thing, knife, fork, I don't know what that other thing is, a spoon, and then looks like some salt, and a napkin. So pretty good. Just leave this over here for now. In the other compartment, we have 1, 2, 3 chem lights. Brand Ameriglow 12-hour green glow stick. Pretty good. Nice light source. It's not too high impact, but it will light up a dark room. A couple of these on the floor. So also I guess something else about these that's good is that yellow isn't really, or green I should say, isn't really a naturally glowing color. So if you're out somewhere, like let's say in the desert, green is a pretty vibrant color depending on the shade, and it'll stand out in a sandy desert environment. So we'll put these back over here. And then that's that side, I think. Yeah. So now I'll move on to the other side here. We've got a pencil. No eraser, but a pencil. So it's alright. And then I believe that's it. I'm going to be adding more things like this to that side compartment. Possibly some other writing implements like pens and Sharpie markers and things of that nature. And I guess now we'll go into what is it? Should really be leaning us up against something to do this video. But I will not. Instead, let me set my camera down for a second. Onto my footlocker. Actually, I think that's a pretty good angle. We can go over it more in detail here. In this compartment, what we have is a small beanie hat type thing. Nice little watch cap. Haven't worn it in a while. It is pretty nice though. Keep my head nice and warm when I did wear it. It was in the winter time a few years ago. Nice wool material. Also has a pretty sweet design to it, as well as the infamous logo there. And I like how it has the little bill here. Also keeps the sunlight out. So we'll put that on the floor as well. Next we have this Sensei wrap. Not entirely sure how to say that. By Dynarex. Self-adherent, really gauze wrap. I haven't had the luxury of testing it out yet. It's a 4-inch roll, about 5 yards of it, as listed right there. And basically, what this is like if you have let's say you use some of your medical supplies on the field, it's basically like a gauze bandage. It just sticks together. It'll hold your bandages in place. If they're not like a bandana, if you're using a makeshift bandage, it'll hold it in place. So it seems to be some pretty good stuff. Yeah, and it's also, let's see, read the caution on it. This product contains natural rubber latex, so if you're allergic to latex, this probably isn't for you, and, well, if you do use it and you're allergic to latex, I do advise you be very careful with how you handle your wounds with this stuff, because it will probably cause infections and whatnot. I'm no medical expert, that's just my guess. Put that on the floor as well. Next we have this crossing guard vest, for some of you may be doubting, but as you can see, it's a very bright item. The orange and yellows are very, they pop, and they're not natural occurring colors in this shade, is what I mean, and this will reflect light great, and it's a great signaling device, and you can also wear it, so mainly I have this for signaling, so this is a very good item to have. Throw that on the floor as well. And next we have washcloth, which could be a multi-purpose thing. You never know. You can use it to wash yourself, clean off knife blades. It's a very multi-purpose thing. The same purpose as you use a bandana for. We'll put this up here actually, and then we have two bandanas, a brown camouflage one, nothing special here, and then also a pretty decent one. It's not really all unfolded for you guys to get a nice look at. I got this while I was in Japan, Iwakuni, rather. It's really run-of-the-mill, generic, but it's pretty cool. It's got the special forces there, you know, death before dishonor, and things of that nature. So I'll fold this back up later. Also, pretty nice item to have. Next item we will pull out is, let's see, two items actually. This is water-resistant paper. This is really for use in active duty military. If you're deployed, 9-line UXO/IED report. It's basically could be used for anything. Like this first one, I have days spent surviving in case I'm ever stuck in a situation like that. And it's got a nice little grid on the back, so if you were to use this out in the field, military-wise, you draw grid coordinates of your area and be able to call in some decent air support, whatever, CASEVAX. It's just got some stuff on the back, but just paper, nonetheless. Good for multiple things, writing on being the main use. I'll put this on the floor. And then we have a Write in the Rain all-weather notebook. Very nice. Same type of material. Got information on the inside. I apologize for the angles. I'm not entirely sure on how it's gonna look. You know, just some basic stuff. You got your. I keep turning it so I could read it, so I apologize. Probably sit over here. All right, just got some basic stuff. Grid paper, pretty good. So we have one glove here. If you saw my first Desert Survival Kit video, I talked about these as a glove insert, also as a standalone glove. These have some wear and tear to them, but they do fit. This is a size, let's see if there's a sizing on it. I'm not sure. Nope. Probably say on the other one. But it fits my hand nice and tight. So, probably wear this for a little bit, demonstrate it. It doesn't really get in the way of anything. Here he's got its tear. Same thing. We will throw this on the floor, along with this glove. I do not need to wear it right now, frankly. Next thing we're going to be looking at is this cook kit, aluminum cook kit. So it's not really going to be the best, best option for you, but because of course with aluminum you're going to have to oil it up. But I'm sure there's natural oils for some of you that are more well versed in like natural plants and herbs and things like that. But it's really a pain to open up, but I will for the sake of the video. It uses a simple wing locking system. When you do that, you pull the top open to have a little bowl there. Just put that on the floor. You have a little pot. And that's pretty nice. You also have a cup, plastic cup, lid for the pot, and also the pan itself. So it's a pretty decent cook kit. Now if you'll excuse me just for 1 second, I'm going to adjust these angles so you can see everything a little bit easier, and it'll be a better video from this point. But through the magic of video editing, you're not going to have to sit through me fixing the camera. So hold on just a second, guys. Be right back.